Okay, is the screen visible to you? Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So in the previous class, we have discussed functions provided by the math model and certain styles in naming the variables. First Python code we have discussed and all of you executed, and mathematical functions, comparisons and logic operations, truth table of a NOT OR gate, AND gate we have discussed. Now we will continue our discussion. There are two types of objects in the Python. Last class I told you these two words, mutable and immutable. So these words I told in the previous class. Now immutable object is an object whose state cannot be modified after it is created. So you might have read this. Please try to understand. We'll spend a little more time later. Numbers, integer, float, decimal, boolean, etc. Strings, tuples, frozen sets, all are immutable. Whereas the list, sets, dictionaries are mutable. Just read it once, try to understand. I'll give a few minutes, 1 minute, a few seconds I'll give you. Just read it. You can note down also if you want. Immutable object is an object whose state cannot be modified after it is created, and some examples are integer, float, decimal, etc. Mutable objects can be modified after it is created. Examples are list, sets and dictionaries. Let us go to the next slide. Last class I asked this question. Anybody want to say something about mutable and immutable other than what I told? You are welcome. You can type something, or if you want to explain, you can explain. You can unmute your mic. Vachana Shettar, I think Vachan Shettar, sorry. Immutable example tuples, okay, mutable example list, error value cannot be assigned, okay. Vachan Shettar is typing something, very good. I'm happy that he is trying. Let me know any other student want to share something in the chat box. Okay, you will get the answer. I will not tell the answer, but you will get the answer if you keep your mind in the discussion. Mutable is a collection of values which can change. We can insert values. Sindhu, she is telling, very good. We can remove the values. Okay, good. Sindhu is telling something. No problem. I can understand values. While typing it will happen. Anybody want to tell anything? Last class also I asked the same question to you people. Now also I am asking. those who have undergone some training, those who have studied already once, they can give the answer. Okay, only 2 students, Vachin Shetty and Sindhu. Okay, after the class, I want to see you people. So just say hi so that I can see your at least image later after the class. We can sort, we can append, we can reverse. Okay, in case of I think mutable, she may be telling. Okay, anybody want to answer? You will get the answer if you observe carefully all the slides. I will not tell the answer, but you will get an answer. Those who are smart, those who are having a common sense, they will get an answer. Today only, in this discussion only. This question I asked to the many alumni, those who have undergone training in the Python from different online certified courses. I didn't get the answer properly. Those who are working on Python also, they didn't tell the answer properly. Anyway, keep your mind and try to understand. This is one thing which you have to remember. Idea of this function in Python will return the identity of an object. I give you the one small example. A equal to 4, print A will become 4, whatever A is there, that value will be printed, and print ID of A means A address will be printed. Very simple example. Okay, Sindhu is writing, in mutable once we insert any value can't change later. Sindhu, very good. Aparna, mutable means we can't change the value, not mutable means can't change. Okay, not mutable means can't change. Okay, immutable means can't change. Aparna is telling. So, okay, good. Please try to remember this idea of function so that you can use this. Index assignment can't be possible. Hegde Pawan is telling in immutable. Okay, good. Let us go to the next. Anybody want to tell something? Mutability, mutable, immutable still? Last class I told you people to go through, or how to convince somebody. No problem. We'll discuss. We'll continue our discussion. Suraj state, mutable, it is a collection of objects which can be changing at any instant. Okay. Immutable means opposite. Surat is Arshia Kapali, if I am right. Mutable objects can be changed after created. An immutable object cannot. See, this definition everybody is typing here. How much you understood, that matters to me. I don't want a definition. I don't want whatever is there in the textbook. What you understood from that particular line, I want from your own words. I don't want any textbook definitions, because textbook definition sentences are entirely different. I want your Adu Bhashe, we say na, in common language. In short, how you convince somebody. Mutable, immutable. Anybody? Okay. Just a minute. Now, I'll share you. Use of mutable objects. When I had to choose a mutable, use of mutable objects is recommended when there is a need to change the size or content of the object. I go for that. An immutable object is an object whose value cannot change. The same thing I am repeating. Whatever you people are told, whatever is there in the textbook. A mutable object is an object whose value can change. The same thing what we all of you have told just now. But what you understood from this, that I want. In your own words. I want you people to write the answer. For example, let us consider A equal to 4. Take the address as 120, that's all. For our discussion, take address as 120. A equal to 4, print of A equal to A, address of A equal to 120. And A equal to A plus 1, print of A, address of A equal to ID of A. Write the output, take any address, means 120 you take as address for our convenience. Instead of taking big address, take 120 as address. I want you people to type the result of this particular program in the chat box. Vijayanand Hegde, mutable means in name Vijayananda, we add Vijayananda Hegde to, but immutable we can't add Hegde. Okay, Vinayak Vijayanand Hegde, Thank you. Now write the output in the chat box. First type in, don't type one by one line, because when you type something, somebody may type his answer also. It's better type somewhere and copy paste in the chat box. Let me see who will type first. Maybe right or wrong, don't worry. Don't execute. Hey, don't execute. Use your common sense and write down. Don't execute. I don't want you people to execute. Simply write whatever is coming in the mind. Print A, definitely 4 will be printed. And A equal to 4. Kirti Matters, she typed 4, 120, 5, 120, 6, 120. Thank you, Kirti. Akanksha, 4, 120, 5, 120, 6, 120. Thank you, Akanksha. Very good. I want all other students to type. Type your answer. Okay, 4, 5, 6. It's correct. No doubt when you are incrementing by 1, automatically it will become 5 from 4. Then it will become, okay. Mahima, next. First is okay. 4, 120. Next. Anusha, I want idea of A also. What about others? Do it fast. Soumya. Okay, good. Anybody else? Another 30 seconds I'll give. Do it fast. I want all 64 students to type. Mahima 6, 120. Last answer. Okay, good. Sri Lakshmi 4 and 120. Next, you have to type. 3 answers you'll get. 3 print are there. Okay. Suhasini 4, 120. Okay. 6, 120. 4 Lakshmi Priya. Okay, good. Abhijit Bhatt 4, 5, 6, 120. Good. Kirti Basalingappa. Okay, all are writing same answer. Anybody want to write different answer? Let me check. Anusha Joshi, same answer. Amit, same answer. Good. Parvati Devi, okay, only one she is writing. Vachan Shetcha, 124. Good. Hey, 123 times 4, 5, 6, it should be no Vachan. Akshata Reddy, okay, good. Next 4, 5, 6 she is telling. BB Mullah, okay, thank you, madam. Rahul 120, 120. Okay, now just see, all of you observe carefully. Now when I am executing this, I got this. Observe carefully the addresses. You don't go for execution now. Anyway, I'll give the time for that also. Observe carefully. Think. Now you observed, just think. Just observe carefully. A equal to 4, address of A equal to 5, address of A equal to 6, address of A. Don't execute now. I'll give the time for that also. I'm showing you the output, what I got. Now, if you want a proof, I'll show you. See this. If somebody is telling, no sir, आप झूठ बोल रहे हैं, नहीं हम सच बोल रहे हैं. I'm showing you the snapshot also. Observe this. Those who 120 is correct. A equal to 4, address of A equal to 120. A equal to 5, address of A equal to 152. A equal to 6, address of A equal to 184. Looks strange. Yes. Let us go to the next slide. It's very interesting, very important. Most of the people will not be knowing this after completion of a Python course. See here. I'm showing you the output. Simply observe this. Simply observe. No need to copy. Now we'll go to the next slide. What I want, I'll share you the code and try to execute. Give me 1 minute. I'll type in the chat box. I'll give you 2 minutes. You can simply execute code, whatever I shown to you people. Most of you are sharing the result in the chat box after execution. Suhasini, Naina, Amit, Aditi, Kirti. You observe, nobody is getting the same address. For example, A equal to 4, A equal to 5, A equal to 6, everybody is getting same. But address, they are not getting same. Observe carefully. So you can execute a second one also. You can execute second one also. And try to understand. This is a fundamental, this is a basic, one should know these things. Very interesting, very confusing also for beginners. Lakshmi Priya, good. Abhijit Bhatt, Aparna Humble, Goprapa, and Suraj Sheth. Okay, second one they are sharing. Lakshmi, they are all sharing now second. Hegde Pavan, Aditi, second one. Nidhi Hukeri, Nidhi, okay. And Soumya, Nayana, okay, all are getting the result and addresses are different, but A values is same for all the students. You can observe, and somebody's address is small, somebody's address is very big. Understand that, analyze that. And why these addresses are changing. Think on that also. Anyway, we'll continue our discussion now. We'll go to the next slide. Hope most of you have executed. Now observe carefully this slide. Hope the slide is visible to you people. Yes or no? Any one of you type yes or no. For representative, any one of you type yes or no. Okay. Over. You please read it carefully. Don't copy down. Don't execute. Who is Siddharth Patil? Observe carefully. Don't worry about this list. We are going to discuss later. Just observe the addresses. After print idea of A, I got this. A, I became blue. Again, I am typing idea of A. पहला address A था, बाद में ये हुआ. Like that, simply observe. Just go through the addresses, and in the list I change this blue to red. Addresses are different. Just observe. And we'll go to the next slide. It is also same. I'll give another 30 seconds for you. Just go through. Only observe carefully the addresses. These number of digits in the address will vary from one laptop to the another laptop. Why? Think on that also. You should get a lot of questions in your mind. That shows you are learning something. And go behind that question so that you will get some answer. Go to the next. Augmented assignment. A plus 5, A plus equal to 5 is the same as A equal to A plus 5. The operators minus equal to, star equal to can be used in the same way. C style increment and decrement operations such as A plus plus equal to 1 are not supported in Python. You may be having this habit, but such things are not supported in Python. This point you have to remember and observe this carefully. You have already done it. Just I am showing you the same answer what you shared with me. Just I'll give a 30 seconds. See it once. All of you have already executed. We'll go to the next. It's better. Is not operator. A equal to 8, B equal to A, B is A. Yes or no? It is both are 8 only, hence it is true. B slash equal to 2. B is not A. Automatically, see, all of you know A is how much? 8. When I divide it by 2, it will not be 8 only, hence B is not A. Therefore, it is a true. So, this is the way how I can use is not operator. Just observe this. I assign some 256, B equal to 256, K equal to A is B. K becomes either true or false. Like this also I can execute. I can print on the screen. Observe it, that's all. I am making E equal to 1259, R equal to 1259, P equal to E is R. This becomes true or false and that can be printed on the screen. Just observe. Spend a few seconds on this slide. Try to understand how it can be used. Now let us go to the next. Now we have discussed variables, comparators, logic, Python codes. Now we will discuss about strings. A Python string object is an ordered immutable sequence of characters. If I write say greetings equal to hello sir, strings can be concatenated using either plus operator or by placing them next to each other on the same line. Examples are given. ABC plus DEF, it will become ABC DEF. 1, 2, 3, 5 type like this. Answer will be 1, 2, 3. Just read it once, observe. You can take a 30 seconds before you go to the next line. Observe it once. Or if you want, you can copy down. I can write ABC plus DF also. I can write ABC followed by DF without plus sign also in the same line so that concatenation can be done. Let us go to the next slide. This is one example how I can execute. I written S equal to SDM, D equal to CET, M equal to I wrote S plus D plus Dharwad and print M. What is printed on the screen? SDM, CET, Dharwad. This is one example how you can use the strings. You can note down S equal to something, D equal to something, M equal to S plus D plus something so that you can print M. In Python, no restriction on the length of the line. But usually 79 characters is recommended. The use the line continuation character like this, a slash, or better enclose the string literal in parentheses. Both are possible. Either you can write like this also. And one important line which you have to remember is, when you do the concatenation, it does not insert any spaces in between. No blank spaces is inserted. If you want, it should be a part of your string only. Otherwise, continuously you will get the lines, or whatever is the concatenation you are doing, it will come continuously. So we will see one example in the next slide. See, this is given. Either you can write long string equal to SDM College of Engineering and Technology, Dharwad Dhavalgiri in one line. No sir, I want to write more than one line. We can write long string SDM College of Engineering. We cannot continue, say, if you want to continue the next line, simply write down like this, continue whatever you want. Observe this, both will execute. Either you can do in one line, if you want more than one line, include this. No doubt, this is the answer. Result what you get after execution of the program, it is the same, SDM College of Engineering and Technology, Dharwad, Dhavalgiri. You get the same, but one I am typing in the same line, another I am taking more than one line. Sir, if it is the third line, try, don't ask. Do it, same thing here, go to the third line. Fourth, sir, do it. Your computer will not blast. Try, nothing will happen. Let us go to the next. If repetition of one or more characters, the star operator can be used. For example, A you want 4 times. Write down star 4 followed by this character. You will get answer. When you press enter key, you will get A. Say I want this 5 times or 10 times. Write down star that 5 or 10. You will get an answer like this. The empty string is defined simply as 2 single quotes or 2 double quotes. There is no in between blank. Just read it once. You have 30 seconds. Observe, understand. If you want, you can note down the points also. Don't ask the slides. Note down it. I am giving you the time. Be active. Don't see here and there. Then only you can learn. Copy down so that you can show your notes whenever I ask you to upload all your notes. Let us go to the next slide. Built-in function str converts an object passed as its argument into the string. One example, str42 if I do, 42 will be returned. String, str of 3.4e5, I'll get a 340000.0 as a string. str 3.4e raised to 2, sorry. So if I write 20, I'll get 3.4e plus 20 as a string. Similarly, remaining also you can try. Just read this line. One sample program I'll show you after this slide. From that you will understand. If e raised to 6 is there, 7 is there, will I get zeros, those many or not? After another 10 seconds I'll show you. Just go through. Understand. When I type, when I print K1, 42 printed as it is, 3.4 e raised to 5. str I am converting. What is printed is like this, 20 like this. When it is 8, it is printing like this, 9 it is printing like this, 10 it is printing like this. After 10, it is printing like this. Up to 10, you will get those many zeros as a part of a string. Observe carefully, and all these things you can execute in your Laptop, if you don't have a laptop, you can execute in your mobile also using the online simulators. Only interest should be there to learn. I am very much interested, hence I have executed all these things. I have personally done. These outputs I have not copied from anywhere. All are my program simulated output only. I am showing it to you. Whatever I am sharing in the slide is programs executed by me only, because I want to learn. I am sure you people also are interested to learn, so that you will execute and you will learn. Now let us go to the next slide. If you observe these few important points. Now I am writing A star 4 plus B star 3. I want you people to write the output here fast. Take a 30 seconds. You can type your answer in the chat box. A star 4 plus B. Very good, Kruti, Naina. Very good, Akshay. Akash, good. Lakshmi, Vijayanand, Pavitra, Akanksha, Nilambika, Vachin Shetty, Soumya, Sindhu, Mahima. Very good. Most of the students, some answers are a little bit different. Capital B are writing, small b they are writing. Hey, there is a difference, sir. Don't write small b, capital B, mixed. Sahana, capital B or small b? Surat, capital B or small b? You are mixing. Jyoti. Okay, Jyoti is correct. Okay, so answer is, this is nothing but A. Star 4 means 4 A's will come. B, 1 B will come. And this together how many times I want? 3 times. So you will get into 3 means 3 times. Hope all of you understood this. Correct. Aishwarya, Disha, Akshita, Shiva, Namrita, most of them they are writing correct. But don't include the space. Akshita, Disha, Namrita, don't include the space. All are small. B is a capital, no? Shiva. B I have taken capital. In your this, if you have taken lower case, it will come lower case only. But some students they are writing in between space. Don't put any space in between. Shri SDM CET Nayana, I don't know, thrice. Okay, yes, second. Very good, Nayana. Thank you. I have not yet asked that. She is typing that also. Nayana, Lakshmi also typed the answer. Lakshmi Priya. Very good. Okay, Lakshmi Priya. I recalled. Lakshmi Priya. Thank you, Lakshmi Priya. Okay. And Aishwarya, Inamdar, Sindhu. Shri SDM CET. Correct. Akash. Okay, I'll show you the answer also. You can check. Darshini sir, to get it went here somewhere. Get space, what changes? Include space also as a part of a character. After 3 A's, include 1 space plus 0, or it can be done. So we'll see. Okay. Here, after CET, a small space is there. Nobody has observed that. After CET, I have put a space. You observe carefully here. After SGM, there is no space. After CET, there is a small space. Many are typing. Some questions are going fast. In program, we give space directly. Yeah. Hey, not program. After CET, I have given a space here. Nobody has observed that. Therefore, I am getting in between CET and Sri, I am getting a 1 space here. Observe carefully. Rohan, Kriti. All of you are typing. I think Kriti, she typed space. Okay, correct. Yes. Darshini. Okay, good. So this space, if you give here, automatically space will come here. Okay. Now let us go to the next slide. If you have understood this, see this and understand. Sometimes escape sequences. So I want a double quote. as a part of my string, what I am displaying or what I am assigning, I can do like this. We can use a slash so that this double colon will become a double quote will become a part of a string. When you print, what you will get? You just observe, so that you can use like this also later. Another few seconds, we'll go to the next slide. So let us go to the next slide. Now, see this slash n I can use for a next line. Physics /n, chemistry /n, geology /n, something biology I wanted to write. It is there, but it has not come. So simply /n means it will go to the next line. Biology, yeah, it is there here, this side. Note that just typing a variable's name at the Python shell prompt simply echoes its literal value back to you. So /n you can use like this also. First I am assigning, then I am printing. Revise whatever you have taken so far, whatever you have copied so far, and we'll go to the next slide after a few seconds. Okay. I want all of you to type the answer in the chat box. Result equal to str of 10, print result, result equal to result plus 1, print result. Do it fast. Type the answers. Use, don't simulate, simply write the answers. Okay, 10, 11, Akshay, Anusha, Vachan, Shettar, Megha, Harshvardhan, Akshata, Srinivas, Soumya, 10.0, 11.0, Lakshmi, Priya, okay, very good. She typed little different compared to others, Lakshmi, Priya. Thank you. Anybody want to write something else? Suhasini and Kruti, Namrita, Rama Prasad, Sumeru, Akshay. Anybody want to type something else? 101, Suhas. While typing, he might have done mistake. 10.0, 11.0, Pavitra. Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody want to write something else other than 10, 11? Okay, 10, 11 only again. Anybody else? Hegde Pawan, 10 and error. I think he might have simulated. Have you simulated Hegde? Vijayanand Hegde. Hegde Pawan. It can't be added. Sri Lakshmi. Hegde. No. Vijayanand Hegde. Yes, sir. Okay, he simulated. Without simulation, this is the way how you people can learn the subject. Most of the students, they wrote 10, 11, 10, 11. I expected that. Because blindly you people will answer, which is dangerous. Soumya is typing something. STR is immutable, hence can't be added. No. Anybody else? What is the reason? Soumya told something, I am happy, even though our answer is wrong, because always something is better than nothing. Thank you, Soumya. Anybody want to tell why result second time will not become 11? Vachan Shettar told, Kriti, correct. Sri Lakshmi, correct. Now everybody is telling the answer. Sanjina, same data type. Okay. Pavan, same data type, different data types, Goprappa, okay. They didn't type complete answer, but I can understand what they want to convey. Different data types are there, sir. Okay, Goprappa, Hanwal, I think. Okay. Remember, such questions will come in the quiz. I want you people, any few students who are interested to learn Python, who are interested to teach Python, who are interested to work with me, please, you can make a phone call, you can send a message to me. We'll have a 5 to 6 students group. We will try to set a question paper for the benefit of the students. We'll conduct the quiz at least weekly or 10 days once. So hope all of you understood what was wrong with this. If it is a print result in the 4th line, then 11. str of result. Okay, Vijayanand Hegde is telling something. If it is print equal to str of result. Have you tried, Vijayanand? Let me ask you this question. Have you tried? And no. You try. If you get 11, I'll be happy. Let me know from you. I thought like that. Don't think the way you want. Think the way Python works. You try that also. Such try you have to do, Vijayanand. Then only you'll learn something. Simply, if you assume and if you remember, it's dangerous. You should execute the way how you want, so that you'll come to know whether it will work or not. So let me go to the next. Hope all of you are understanding. Even though it's afternoon session, I'm sure all of you are active, all of you are not sleeping. And making you active, it's not easy for us teachers, because all of you are not in front of us. Still you are trying our level best. Let us go to the next slide. Hey, see here. What I got. Observe. I got an answer 10 followed by some error. Line number 3, what is saying? Result equal to result plus 1. Type error, must be string, not an integer. You just observe this. When I am trying to simulate this, what I got. These things are all out of syllabus, what I am discussing. Most of the things I discuss out of the syllabus, I would have taken hardly a second for this, but I am spending because these are very important. Otherwise, completing the syllabus is not a problem. It should not so happen I have completed syllabus, you didn't understand anything. It's coming type error, Sindhu, can only concatenate str. Yes. So please remember these things. Let us go to the next slide. Common Python escape sequences. These are the escape sequences. Just go through, no need to copy down, or if you want you can take a snapshot. /n most of the time we use. /n we use. /x if needed to get a hex encoded byte we use it, or /u use just to get a Unicode character. If I am using, I use it. Remaining how it works, simply use in the statement and check it, no problem. Observe, or if you want to at least note down /u, /x, /n, at least 2-3 we use in our further discussion we use. We may not use all, but you can try and you can check it whenever you have time. Simulate so that you learn something. So go to the next slide. Python, we have a raw string. Python raw string is created by prefixing a string literal with a R, single quote R, or you can use a capital R also. See this, s equal to hi /n hello. Print s. I get a hi /n, therefore it will go to the next line, hello will be printed. But I want as it is, you should print, sir. I use raw string, I use a R, then I write whatever I want, then I print, it will be printed as it is. So this is a program you are supposed to understand. I'll give you 30 seconds, check it. I use a small r, you can use a uppercase also. It will be printed as it is. It will never, there is no meaning to the slash n when I use a raw string. Sometimes I want to print like this only. Simply use it as a raw string and execute. So that slash n will come as it is. There is no end on the print statement. Throughout our Python classes we discuss different things. You have to practice. Let us go to the next. Just observe. Use triple quotes, quoted strings instead of slash n. For example, I am writing SGMCET D equal to Dharwad, Karnataka, India. See, Dharwad, Karnataka, India. I am in the next line. I am typing in the D equal to. Therefore, it is coming in the next line. When I am printing S plus D. Observe here. A equal to 1, 2, 3. All are in the different line. Result will be in the different line. This is how I can do it. A few more examples I will show you. I will pause. You can see it. Try to understand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 in the same line. I will get in the same line when I am using a triple quote. So I am writing, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the different lines. Answer I will get in the different lines. Under triple quote, whatever you are writing as it is, it will be coming on the screen. That you have to remember. Now I am typing 1, 2, 3, 4 with a gap, 5 in the next line. When I print, this same way it will print. 5 is the last line. And in between 3 and 4 there is a space. Observe it, that's all. And whenever you have time, you can execute it. So let us go to the next slide. Slash x you can use. The slash x escape denotes a character encoded by the single byte hex value given by the subsequent two characters. It's a Unicode. This are taken from the internet. Observe here. When you will execute, it's coming like this 2, 3, but it's not coming how you shown in slide. I don't know what he's asking. Sindhu, when you all execute, it's coming like this 1, 2, 3, but it's not coming how you shown. See, Sindhu, whatever I'm showing you, I'll go back to the slide. Whatever I got, these things are copied from the result. I didn't copy the result as an image. I had typed. You try it. If it's coming different, no problem. We'll learn from you also, no problem. So we can practice. Let us see this. I am using a slash x 4D. 4D means, please see here, M it is. Similarly, 4E is N it is. This is available, a Unicode table from the internet you can download. For your reference, just I kept it. How we can use this slash x. Similarly, we can use a slash 50. 50 is P. Similarly, next is Q, next is R. Just observe this for a few seconds. Another few minutes, we'll try to wind up. Okay, let us go to the next. This is a table I wanted to show you. Indexing and slicing we'll discuss in the next class. So I'll pause here. And this, take heading indexing and slicing as strings. We'll continue in the next class. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me now.